Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's your boy Hero Sekai, aka Scarface, and in today's video it's going to be about Akihabara Part 2. In my last Japan vlog, we covered Yodobashi Camera, M's sex department store. That was crazy. We also covered the food aspect, which we tried Kobe Wagyu beef and Japanese McDonald's. Crazy. So different. Amazing. Can't wait for you guys to see what's about to come. Today's video will be the main highlight of Akihabara, as what everyone knows what Akihabara is. It is also known as Electric Town, but also this is where Anime Central is. This is where you go to get all your anime needs. If you love anime in general, Akihabara has everything. But before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification button. That gives you a notification every time I upload. But here we go, Akihabara Part 2. So first thing you would see when you arrive in Akihabara is just gachapons. Gachapons is such a big thing in Japan. It's everywhere. You cannot avoid it. It's not even just in Akihabara, it's everywhere. It could be in the shops. I think it's even in some cafes. If you don't know what gachapon is, it's basically, it's worth, depending on the machine, it's worth about maybe 100 to 300 yen. And you put in 100 yen coins, you just twist and turn, and then you'll get like a little ball that comes out, and it could be whatever's advertised on the picture. It could be anime stuff related, it could be anything really. But yeah, it's crazy that you can just see it everywhere. It will be on the streets, but mainly in Akihabara, that's where the big spot is. There's even one shop called Gachapon Hall that is just like a one full shop where it's just full of gachapon. And they also had it in Yodobashi Camera, as I mentioned in the last vlog. But yeah, I didn't spend too much money on the gachapon, but my friend, he spent so much money. We had to stop him from spending so much money because he was just going crazy. Every time he saw a gachapon machine, anything that had like Dragon Ball, we had to stop him. It was like, oh, hold up, you gotta reserve your money for there. Gachapons has endless possibilities. There's so many varieties, it's just crazy. Next, we went to Don Quijote. It is a popular discount store in Japan, but there's just like thousands of products that's been sold. It just has food, souvenirs, cosmetics, medicines, electronic gadgets, clothes, households, games, and so much more. It's one of the most popular Japanese stores among foreigners and visitors. And they also even do tax-free if you spend over 5,000 yen, equivalent to £35 in British pounds. Don Quijote, also known as Donkey as well. I don't know why it has donkey type name, but it has a penguin as a mascot. Pretty weird, but it's a really, really cheap discount store that is so popular. You can get so many souvenirs here, but mainly they have like grocery foods, which will be they'll be selling the Japanese Kit Kat. That's pretty popular where most people buy it, and they always have like a whole rack full of Kit Kats. But they also sell like a bunch of other snacks, crisps, sweets, teas. Yeah, they just had so much things. I mean, it's crazy because I wish London had something like that, where they just had one big gigantic shop. They just sell everything basically, because we do have shops like that, but in a sense, it's just split up into certain stores. If you want cosmetic stuff, you will have to go to like Superdrug and Boots. If you want to buy like home appliance stuff, you would have to go to Currys or Argos basically. But like compared to Japan, it's just like they just combined everything all in one, and it's just so convenient because each floor is been sectionized, so you work your way from the ground and you go up all the way up to the very top. Depending on the store, it'll probably have about 5 to 10 floors, which is pretty crazy in my opinion, and you could be there for hours. We went to a couple of Don Quijotes, grabbed some souvenirs stuff for like friends and family back in our homeland, but you can spend easily a good couple hours in there and you still won't see everything. There is just too much basic stuff in there that is literally physically impossible unless you spend the whole day there. But yeah, Don Quijote is probably one of my most favorite stores there. Everything's just super cheap, super convenient. If you want to find a souvenir, or if you want to buy something super cheap, I'm talking about my currency here in British pounds, probably you can find a lot of things that's within less than £10 range. people would ask me, what is a set budget when you go to Japan? There's just so many things that you would want to buy, and it's just endless. If you're gonna bring luggage, just might as well bring empty luggage. That's how crazy it is, because you would probably want to buy so many things there. And there were so many things that I wanted to buy there, but I didn't have enough space. And the next one we hit up was the main one, Radio Kaikan. This has everything ranging from anime. Radio Kaikan has everything. It's super crazy. They have 10 floors starting from the bottom. I was so shocked when I walked into Radio Kaikan. They had multiple shops, but it was just dedicated to selling original playing cards, which was Yu-Gi-Oh! They had Pokemon and other playing cards I don't really recognize. I remember when I was younger, but damn, they were still selling those cards. They were selling each card individually for its actual value. I saw the Charizard Pokemon, the original holo card, that was going for at least like £500. I was like, damn, so many things just dedicated to anime. They had a lot of shops that was just full of figurines. If you were to go figurine shopping, you would definitely most likely find a figurine that you're looking for in this shop. And you would practically spend so much hours just browsing the shelves. Even if you go in one corner of the store, there is so many products. You're trying to indulge everything, but it's just so much to take in all at once. It's so mad. If you're looking for anything specifically just anime or manga related, they will most likely have it in this store. It just goes on. They just sell so much like anime merchandise, and it just ranges from the most popular animes to most trending ones, and even the ones that are OG classics as well. I wanted to get a figurine. I wanted to get the Demon Slayer Tanjiro's figurine, but then I thought to myself, I can also buy it online, so that's why I didn't really get it at the time. And Radio Kaiken, this is the shop I was talking about, where they had the dueling arena at the top floor, and I just saw just a bunch of people just dueling each other, playing with the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That was so crazy, because you don't see that in London anymore. But to see it again, and people are playing it like as if it's for the first time, that's wild. Just brings me back to my childhood when I used to play it with all my friends. But damn, it's crazy that how it's still trending and it's still a #1 thing in Japan. My lifestyle would have been totally different if I was born and raised in Japan. But yeah, I definitely recommend hitting up Radio Kaiken if you're a #1 fan of if you're just a weeb or a otaku, whatever you want to call yourselves. Definitely a #1 spot to hit. I think there was even one shop where they was just selling strictly just like K-pop merchandise. And my girl, she wanted to get one of the albums of EXO, the original like artwork and all that stuff, and that whole album, but she didn't get it because she was gonna wait for it until the end of our trip. But once we came back, it was gone. That was a major L right there. We even encountered this doll looking shop where it had like, you can handcraft these dolls. It just looks super creepy. I didn't go in though, but it just looks super creepy. And there was no one around in the store, so that just made it even more scary. My whole experience with Akihabara in general is just the most amazing place. I think if I did live in Japan, I'll probably be spending majority of my days in Akihabara. It's just so nice to be there, and everything's just so aesthetically pleasing to look at. You just see all these anime posters and billboards all around. Every single shop you walk past is just anime related. Not even just Radio Kaiken was just one of them. There was just tons of stores that had just the same amount of things, and it's just everywhere. Duplicate Radio Kaiken probably about 1,000 times around one whole area. That is basically what Akihabara is. They also had a lot of arcades there, but we didn't go in. I'm not trying to blow money like that. I'm trying to blow money on food. But yeah, definitely Akihabara is one of my most top favorite cities in Tokyo, aside from Harajuku boys for life. There were so many times where I got mistaken as a Japanese person, and they would just start talking to me in Japanese. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment as well. Let me know what you guys think and what you guys want to see next. But until next time, we out. Peace.